tax cut in this bill. All of the cut would go to corporations. The fact is, the statutory rate is not causing jobs to go overseas. Apple has 1 million employees at Foxconn in China because they get paid $1 an hour, not because its statutory rate is 35% and its effective rate is 22%. On the other hand, Walmart will get a benefit because they have nowhere to go. They're a landlocked domestic company, but they're not going to create any more jobs. Retail is way overbuilt, as we know anyway. You'll just get somewhat higher after-tax income and maybe higher dividends in stock buybacks. So that's why Wall Street loves this. They think it will result in more dividends and higher stock buybacks. Those aren't jobs. That isn't growth. This is a fiscal disaster that when they begin to look at it, they'll see it's not even remotely paid for. This bill will go down for the count. It'll get lost in the morass of Capitol Hill because the White House and Cohn and Mnuchin have totally failed to provide any detail, any leadership, any plan. Both of them ought to be fired because they've let down the president in a major, major way.
So the second piece of this, you're saying it will not create any jobs at all. How can you make that case? When you put a stimulus in the economy, of course it's going to create job growth.
This is a stimulus to Wall Street. This is a stimulus to stock buybacks and dividends. When you lower the statutory rate, if you do the analysis, do you think that Apple's going to bring back a lot of jobs from Foxconn in China to the United States because the statutory rate goes down? No, they're overseas, or all the other big international big cap companies are overseas because labor costs are lower. They want to be closer to raw materials or intermediate goods, or they have to be near end markets, or they have to have local content in order to satisfy host governments. There's lots of reasons why economic activity and jobs are overseas. Very few of them have to do with the statutory rate, and these big companies aren't paying it anyway.